Okay, so hello and welcome to the Collegiate Broom Battle League Season 12. We're playing Grand Blue Fantasy vs. R, and this is our third round now for our S-Tier Finals, where we're in the lost side of the bracket. And we're going to see the last tries of a few of our players here as they try to make it to Grand Finals. Alright, and we actually have our first two players ready, so they'll join us in just a second here. And here is our bracket. Oh, it doesn't exist yet, because I had to restart. Our players for the first round will be Megadoo and Ice Haka, or Mega Haka and Ice Dew. Wow, that was weird. So, Mega Hacker is playing for Drexel out of Philadelphia, and Ice Dew is playing from the middle of the country in University of Oklahoma. And we'll get them in and get to our first match in just a second. Okay, they are ready. And we are ready. Everyone's ready. So we're going to get down to some fighting. Some Grand Blueing. Here we go. Alright, we're going to see Anri versus Beelzebub here. So Mega Hacker joins our Anri army here. And I think Ice Dew is one of the last Beelzebubs in S tier. Might be the last Beelzebub in S tier. So Mega Hacker has won the pressure war and pushes Ice Dew to the corner. Ice Dew manages to strike back with Anthem. Will now have a way out of the corner, uses teleport and baits a throw, but doesn't get a nice conversion. And decides to take space here, but Anri is also pretty good at zoning. Can use his space and speed very well. We get a 6XL conversion here. Anri looking to zone to get the last chip here, and he's able to strike a teleport, which has long recovery. Anri pushing buttons here. Ice 2 has having a little trouble getting through. Tries a cheeky teleport, but comes out right in front of Anri. Mega Hacker starts his corner sequence here, spending to keep pressure, but tries to shimmy and gets grabbed. Ice 2 puts him back in the corner, but EX parry pushes him out, and Mega Hacker expertly dodges the Anthem for the first match here. So we're looking at what kind of pressure now Ice2 can put in. He tries to use 2-2 skill. Very difficult. Oh, blocks the throw with bait. Ice2, nice here on pressure. It's hard to use 2-2U as Beelzebub because it takes so long to get started. It feels like almost anything people do gets a hit. We get a BC bait there, and Mega Hacker not able to kill, but in an extremely advantageous position here. Manages to blitz in for the final hit. Nice DP from Ice2 to get the flow back, and manages to get a ambiguous sided teleport and a strike. Now for the first time we're kind of seeing Mega Hacker's behavior on defense, and he's able to just kind of rush out of there. Ice2 didn't keep the trap very tight. Nice throw bait, but not much conversion. Oh, just if he was going for empty jump throw or something, Ice2 read it just right. Oh, super response to... Wow, so the U skill works, maybe because of range. Ice2 is able to come out on top in that round. That U skill is super annoying because it's actually unblockable and hits you in the air. And apparently it beats super. Who knew? Beelzebub gets some relief to get out of the corner, but Mega Hacker smartly parries the projectile and is able to keep the pressure up. But a dive kick gets us out. 2-2 getting hit again. Beelzebub's little vortex thing just doesn't... hard to use effectively. Certainly it's much easier to use dive kick effectively. There it got hit again! Oh, what happens here? Alright. Looks like Henry's dive kick was a little too high for Anthem to trigger. It wasn't active long enough, even though it has invulnerability. That's 2 for Mega Hacker, and we're heading into the final round. Final match. Game point for Mega Hacker, unless Ice2 can figure out a way to crack this mustachioed man's defense. And by defense, I mean offense, because Mega Hacker is playing Henry extremely aggressively here, taking control of the round most of the time. Big combo from Mega Hacker here. He's got his set play going. It was hard for Ice2 to get out of that. Mega Hacker on set point here. Dive kick blocked. Ice2 smartly can tell that it's minus and is able to take his turn back. Nice TP to stop pressure. Tries to bait the parry. Nice, very nice sequence of events there trying to stop the interaction with the fireball. But unfortunately gets thrown into the corner after all that. Mega Hacker playing carefully around Anthem. Nice throw on the run up. Ice2 has a chance here, but he takes a risky teleport, doesn't get punished for it. Looking to connect something from Beelzebub's climb. Gets a really nice roll. And misses the double dodge. Was he doing something? No, he's able to block the super in time. Tries to cheeky teleport in to punish. Gets a big punish. Oh, doesn't Raging Chain. Alright, we're on the last touch, and that is it. A jump in. Ice2's anti-air slightly too slow. So that'll be it for Ice2 from University of Oklahoma. Thanks for playing with us this season, Ice2. He got all the way to round 2 of the finals tournament in the S tier, so pretty impressive. Alright, so now we'll be looking at our next match here, which will be Table versus Code X Gamer. Alright, and I'll pop up the bracket here. Alright, we've got table ready. Table will be playing for UC Berkeley. Looks like we'll be seeing Miss Vegeta. And for CU Denver, we'll have Codex Gamer. I forget who he plays. It could be another Beelzebub. That's the thing with doing the finals so long after the season. We got to get everyone in, but I've forgotten some details. He'll be playing for the Colorado University of Denver, which is in Colorado. Alright, we're chilling a bit, waiting to see if, when Codex Gamer, he's probably warming up, would be my guess, shows up. And then we'll head into our next match. So, Mega Hacker showed off his Anri stuff there. They're quite vicious. We have a bunch of kind of vicious Anris in the league. Mega Hacker and Impaired Rice Rat, our two Anris, did not see each other. Mega Hacker took a different route. So if he's able to fight all the way to Grands, it may be a mirror. We'll see. Waiting in Grand Finals is Impaired Rice Rat and Platt from Rochester. My guess is we're going to see them in Grands, but we'll see if any of these other players can fight their way in. Yeah, let's see if we have... oh, we're into it. All right, let's pop on over. Our match is live. They're getting into it. They're letting the intros rock. All right, we do have another Beelzebub. Table gets the first hit with a nice anti-air combo, but Beelzebub is able to push out here. Codex Gamer is on the left here under the Sig Connor. Here comes the mix. It's going to be 2-2U. Table can't afford. Oh! Just wish the BC. Almost looked like he lived through that 6XL, but then he gets picked up. Dive kick doing work here. Codex Gamer senses the jump out, but then Jita is able to DP and get the pressure back. We're back at round start distance. Dive kick again. Table's going to have to be careful around those when he sees Beelzebub go up in the air. You can anti-air successfully. Point blank 2-2U. That's kind of a mental mix-up. And catches him trying to jump out into a big combo here. That will probably be death. So the first match will go to Table. I'm sorry, will go to Codex Gamer. So there he's able to use the 2-2U correctly, kind of gets him with the block stun after the charge fireball. Table's going to have to find a way to play in. Nice reaction DP to the dive kick. So that's off the table for both of them for pretty much the same amount of time. Tries to catch the dodge, but Table's having good dodges here. Doesn't get caught by the U-spin. Ooh, gets hit by the low spin. Alright, big combo from Table here. He's going to go ahead and spend the ranging chain. Wants to dump all the damage, including super here. Big damage combo. Gets a safe jump, but unfortunately just mistimes it and gets back thrown and killed here. But Table showing signs of life there. Almost got around. I like this. As soon as Codex goes up, Table was DPing. He's like, I know you're going to try a dive kick. TK dive kick, that's a little too fast to respond to, but Table is able to just block it. Catch them with the U-spin, the Beelzebub mix-up, charge fireball into what am I going to do. It's going to be 2-2-U. Table's navigating these mix-up pretty well, but is getting caught by things like this dive kick. That will be 2 for Codex Gamer here. Table is going to have to reach and find a way through these gimmicks so that he can start Cheetah's very oppressive stagger pressure. And here we are, we're into the corner. So we'll see for the first time what Codex defensive options look like. He's patient, but DP's on the 6XL. Not quite at the right distance to read get the right fireball mix up, but oh no, Table mashes on the 2-2-U. So, I mean, Codex Gamer is able to run his game plan here, but oh, nice turnabout for Table. Table manages to DP the dive kick. He knows that Codex Gamer loves that thing. Oh, manages to stop the U-spin with speed and buttons, and we'll see here if this kills. Will it kill, chat? Going into cutscene, and it does. We've got a round on the board for Table here. Do you smell a comeback? Alright, so Codex finally baits out a DP and is able to get his dive kicks kind of more ambiguously going here. Oh, gets the jump over A cross up for a little combo. Oh, manages to get a teleport in and grab, but then Table manages to get a grab on the spin startup. Okay, we'll see another big... Oh, just misses the Raging Chain follow-up. Table a little more aggressive this time, but unfortunately reads dive kick and gets raw supered in response. Still has a round left in him though. We'll see, Table's going to have to respond to these changing up of options that is being used here. Is able to react to the dive kick that time. And gets a far slash, whatever you call it in this game, into a pretty big combo. And blocks the DP. This is going to be huge. This could be Table's around very easily here. We'll see what kind of cheeky option Codex will try to use to escape the corner here, right? It's down to one hit. He does good pressure and jumps out into teleport. Ooh, that was dangerous. And Table gets him with the same sort of far medium hit that got him the rest of the damage in that round. Table is on the board for UC Berkeley. Codex starts with some 6XL shenanigans. Table whiffs a DP, but not the EXTP, luckily, so it doesn't get too badly punished. 6-6H, and gets mixed by the 2-2-U. It's not a huge amount of damage, but it puts you in the corner and allows Table to start the pressure here. And now he's picking up off the combo and everything. He gets a nice bit of damage there off of the dive kick, actually. It's actually a pretty good starter. Once again, Codex is on set point here. Table commits to the Rekka. Ooh, gets a nice late overhead. Probably started the BC startup or something like that and hit it. Ooh, a throw weight biff whiff to start this. Does it kill? It does. Alright, table strikes right back with a vicious Jita combo. We'll see if Codex can come up with something clever to kind of stay away from these far M's. There it is again. Table, oh no, jumps into the second hit, but is able to mash throw. Safe jump not safe enough, gets 2-2U'd, which might be too fast. Sorry, not 2-2U, U DP'd. Wow, what an anti-air from far M. You never expect that. That's fighting games for you. Nice pressure from table here, trying to keep this corner desperately. Gets a nice dodge to keep pressure. And gets a far M hit here. He's going to spend hard. And Codex Gamer is going to be on the back foot when he wakes up here. Table reads Anthem. Oh, dive kick into Anthem. It was close enough to hit. I'm a little surprised actually, but that'll bring some pressure back to Codex Gamer. All right, we're in the I want to win BP spending portion of the round. Okay, they're both within possible one-hit territory here. Oh, and Codex Gamer manages to just clip him coming through trying to roll through a fireball. That will be it for table here. Codex Gamer is able to steal the round and the set here and wins it 3-1. Thank you to table for playing. UCB is always kind of a threat in S tier. And yeah, so I'm sure we'll see them again in future leagues. All right. So Codex would actually be playing Belial fan next, who we've got on the line. And so we'll see what match we get to next. So that felt like a good match. That was pretty close in skill level. I could have gone either way if table had stolen it back there. But Codex will move on and take CU Denver farther into the bracket here. Alright, we're chilling out for a little bit to get in contact with our players, but I do believe we have contact with Belial fan. Who may or may not play Belial, but is waiting in farther up the bracket here for Codex Gamer. If I had to guess, I'd say Belial fan is probably warming up, and we'll get him maybe after a warm up or two. So we're going to take a quick break. You can hang out, but we will announce something once we get a match going. Okay, we just got word that Belial fan will be free in about a half hour, so we're going to tune out for now and we'll check back in then.